What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? '18 and older. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name your U.S. representative. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the capital of your state? Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who vetoes bills? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the governor of your state now? What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the highest court in the United States? the Supreme Court? What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law.